Cameron Flick!
Exactly. And I know just why she did it. Cameron's documentary wasn't exciting enough, so she dressed up as the Headless Stuntman and set up her cameras to capture people running away in fear.
But why, Cameron?
Because with the extra footage of my true-life terror, my documentary would have been a blockbuster, and the money men would have been fighting over themselves to fund my next documentary. A monster in the making.
Been there, seen that, don't want to see it again. Me too.
But millions would, and I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you pesky kids.
And pesky old me.
She's all yours, officer.
Where you're going, the only cameras are for security.
Duncan Vibes!
Yes, and I know just why he did it. Duncan Vibes might think he's forward-looking, but progress meant that sound effects were being pre-recorded, making Duncan extinct. That's when he decided to resurrect the Headless Stuntman, putting Mr. Grizzly out of business.
But why, Duncan? Why?
Because, man, I'm like the real thing. The original. My sound effects weren't from a CD. I did everything, even threw myself down the stairs to get the right sounds for Grizzly Studios. Try getting that from a library track, dude.
But I thought you were doing a skateboard jump.
No, man. You completely passed me by. So yeah, I did it. I brought the Headless Stuntman back to drive the studio out of business and pay you back. And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
And pesky old me.
Officer?
You can make all the noises you want where you're going.
Unless your cellmate's a light sleeper.
Hey, but it was a great Headless Stuntman sound effect, though, right?
Nope, didn't fool me. You, Scoob? Nope. Right?
Oh, great.
Sly Ripley!
Yep, and I think I know just why he did it. Jay Grizzly wanted you to do your own stunts, but you just wanted to keep your good looks. Ironically, it was when Grizzly told you the legend of the Headless Stuntman that you realized he was perfect for scaring people away.
But why, Sly? Why would you want that? Because then I could have stepped in and saved the studio, and you would have had to come groveling to me. I wanted the respect you never gave me. You were always the smart one, and I just had the good looks and rippling muscles and...
You should have quit while you were rippling.
Maybe he should have spent more time exercising his brain.
Yeah, like this.
But my plan almost worked, and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
Renner pesky dog.
Officer, take him away.
Just think, to protest against doing his own stunts. As the Headless Stuntman, he did his own stunts.
Like figuring that out would be a stunt for my head. Rhyme, too.
But...
Terrance Patel!
Yep, and I think I know just why he did it. Terrance Patel's clothes were true masterpieces, but as more and more reality shows were filmed on the lot, it meant that he needed to make them less and less. So he dressed up as the Headless Stuntman to scare everyone away. With Jay Grizzly being forced to sell, he could have picked the studio up for donuts.
Chocolate or glazed?
But why, Terrance? You know there would always be work here for you.
Because I couldn't take it anymore, and the final straw was when I heard that you pesky kids were turning up and wearing your own clothes.
What's wrong with my clothes?
Ugh, my dear, purple was so last week. So yes, you're right. I wanted to scare everyone away and buy this studio so I could make films where the costumes were the stars. And I would have got away with it too, if it hadn't been for you meddling kids.
And me too.
Well, where you're going, it's Jailhouse Orange that's going to be this week's color.
But now it's time to find out who's been playing the villain in this mystery.
Vanity Bloom!
Yep, and I know just why she did it. Vanity Bloom was a huge star in her heyday, but she was fading fast and wasn't getting the star roles anymore. So she dressed up as the Headless Stuntman to make the studio look haunted and scare everyone away. With Mr. Grizzly forced to sell, she could have picked the studio up for peanuts.
Peanuts? Where?
But why, Vanity? You know that there would always be a part here for you.
As what? Third turkey on the left?
Turkey? Where? Hollywood is like one big buffet.
I, my dears, am a film star, and with my own studio, I could have given myself the top billing that I deserve.
All you deserve is a 10-year contract with Cell Block Studios. Officer?
I would have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for you meddling kids and your motley mutt.
Motley? Only when you're wet, Scoob. Thanks.
Great work, everyone.